This is the first episode in a new series called These Are the Facts. Well, for now, that might be changing actually. Either way, it's where I dig through all the fluff of a new product release, announcement, or some kind of technology and bring you facts and answers to questions you may have in short and concise ways. Today's topic is Microsoft's new console, the Xbox One X. So stay tuned. Welcome back to GamerMeld. Phil Spencer was up on stage to announce a newly named Xbox One X yesterday, which was previously known as the Xbox Scorpio. Yeah, too many X's aside, let's go over the facts. First is pricing. The new console comes in at $499 and will be released on November 7th. Whether that's a good price for you or not is of course up to you. As far as specs, the Xbox One X is running on an SoC with an 8-core Jaguar CPU clocked at 2.3 GHz. That's pretty impressive considering the original Xbox One CPU is running at 1.75 GHz. The GPU has 6 teraflops of compute power, but keep in mind that you can't really compare compute power to real-world performance because there are far more variables involved. Either way, the Xbox One X is being marketed as 40% more powerful than any other console. It has a pool of 12 GB of GDDR5 video RAM for 326 GB per second memory bandwidth. Developers will have 9 GB to use for games, while 3 will be reserved for the system. It also comes with a 4K Blu-ray player similar to the Xbox One S and a 1TB hard drive. And it does all of this in a slightly smaller package to the Xbox One S thanks to its vapor chamber. And quickly, news outlets seem to be using the term liquid cooling, thinking that they mean water cooling, like with radiators and things like that. That's just not the case. A vapor chamber essentially works to cool components just like heat pipes, in that they both take a liquid that evaporates when heated and moves up until it cools and then turns back into the liquid, moving back down to the original heat source. It doesn't use a radiator or anything like that when people think of water cooling. Now, what about ports? The Xbox One X has essentially every port the original Xbox One has, minus a place to connect your Kinect. See what I did there? For those who still want to use it, there is an adapter you can purchase separately. So with the specs out of the way, let's answer some questions you may have. First, the Xbox One X does not replace the Xbox One or Xbox One S. It won't have any exclusives to itself that the other two don't get, other than the possibility of VR, though we don't really have any information on a possible future Xbox VR headset. It will also work with all of your current Xbox One accessories, so you can bring your Xbox controller over to your friend's new Xbox One X and still play. Are you getting sick of the X's yet? Now, it is set to offer up to true 4K gaming instead of mostly upscaling that the PS4 Pro does. It also offers HDR, but the Xbox One S does as well. If you still have a 1080p TV, don't worry, as you should be able to get other benefits like better textures, better lighting, or possibly higher FPS. But really, these are all up to developers as to what they add to their games. Speaking of games, besides a plethora of games announced at E3, Microsoft has unveiled they will be updating plenty of older titles to run in 4K as well. Some of the titles mentioned include, but are not limited to, Minecraft, Forza Horizon 3, Killer Instinct, Gears of War 4, and Halo Wars 2. It's good to note that the upgrades will be free. One thing everyone seemed to love at the press conference was the announcement of backwards compatibility to the original Xbox. Keep in mind that this works on all Xbox One consoles, so it isn't like an exclusive Xbox One X feature. So what if you want to buy the Xbox One X now? Well, right now you can't. But you can sign up to be notified when pre-orders occur. So basically, over at Amazon, you can pre-order a place to pre-order, but you aren't really guaranteed to get a pre-order unless you get there in time. Either way, I'll have that linked with an Amazon affiliate link in the description. Whether the affiliate link will actually work on that, I'm not really sure. So the question is, what do you think about the newly announced Xbox One system? Do you just not really care, or are you going to be picking it up? Let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know what you think about this format. It's not going to be on every news video or anything like that, you don't have to worry. It's mostly going to be on something like new product releases and things like that have a ton of information that everyone likes to split up into 30 different posts or something like that. That does it for now. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe by clicking on the round icon in the middle. You can check out the most recent video and suggested video to the left. Thanks so much for coming, and as always, have a great day.